Hello, happy people. I hope you are having just an absolutely magnificent day today. Today we're taking a look at the next short story in this collection. This is the Tsathoggua Cycle. I'm sure I mispronounced that, which I will link you to in the collection below, and so forth. This is 17 pages long. It's called Horror Show. It's by Gary Myers. It's a fast little thing, and so forth. I knocked it out last night. I feel like I've read it before. This is the first time I've read this collection. But since it's set in Miskatonic University, I feel like it's probably part of the Miskatonic University collection that I read before. Lynn Carter really liked Gary Myers' stuff and so forth. It's a fast read, so I knocked it out. And so it was really fun and good stuff happened. And again, this is in the Tsathoggua collection of stuff that was influenced by that. Back in the pulp era, Clark Ashton Smith, a fantasy writer, typically published a character named Tsathoggua in a story called The Tale of Zatampa Zyros, which he shared with co-writers and colleagues H.P. Lovecraft, who liked it before publication, who liked it lots, and he wrote it in a novella that he was ghostwriting for Zealia Bishop called The Mound, which he wrote a couple at the time, but neither of them were published for a couple of years. And one in The Tale of Zatampa Zyros' place by Clark Ashton Smith, and The Mound not till 1940, and that was an abridged version. It wasn't actually published in full version until 1989. So neither of those were published heavily. So it was actually first published in a Cthulhu Mythos story by Robert E. Howard, the author of Conan the Barbarian, for you folks. And then The Whisperers in Darkness by H.P. Lovecraft would be the next time it was written. So Clark Ashton Smith didn't write for it for a bunch of times and so forth. So basically what's happening in Horror Show for you folks, and it's again a faster read, knocked it out last night for you folks. The idea here, and it's about 10-11 pages long, didn't even take me half an hour for me to knock out. But the idea here is that we have a lady at Miskatonic University. She has gone, one of her best friends and roommates has said to her that she needs to find a colleague of a like mind. So she's gone to this goth bar where there are some darker people and so forth. And she's by herself at the bar. And she's approached by a guy named Aaron. And Aaron says that his friends have been sending him up and so forth. He's got a Miskatonic University teacher on. She agrees to sit down and they have a conversation for a page or two. And she says that she feels like the people here are just fake and really aren't really appreciating it and so forth. And he agrees to take her to a real place and show her a place where actually things are really truly happening. And that's about 2.5 pages in, so I'll leave it there. But what's going to happen, who's going to be, the titles, where are they going, right? I'll leave that to you, right? And so forth. It's good. It's a faster read. And so forth. Again, it won't take you that much of your time for you to knock it out. It's like I said, not even half an hour. But it's not exactly, Lynn Carter says this guy, Gary Myers, was a really great short story author, but I haven't read that many by him, and so forth. So I wouldn't say that this is, this amazing Cthulhu Mythos short story, right? It feels a little of its time, if you will. Like it was sort of written in the 90s or something like that, and it feels more like of its time. It doesn't feel like we'll do these more classy, timeless short stories, if you will. So I'm only going to be giving this a 6.5 out of 10 for you folks, but your mileage may vary, and I'm fine with that if it does. And no, I'm not going to lose any sleep. So there you go. I'm going to go ahead and leave you to it. That is the 11-ish pages Horror Show for you folks by Gary Myers, 6.5 out of 10. Have you read it? If so, what did you think about it? Your opinion is just as valid as mine. Let's talk about it more. Again, I'll link you to it in the comments below, whatever your thoughts are, or if you agree or disagree with my 6.5 out of 10. If you think it's better or worse, let's talk about it. And then, if you enjoyed this video, why not hit the like button, the bell icon, if you're feeling frisky, let your friends know too, and subscribe too. And then, I hope to do all the YouTube stuff. As a reminder, the channel name is The Worst Thing about new books. That's a quote by a French philosopher, Jacques Joubert, who said that the worst thing about them was that they kept us from reading the old ones. Right? It's definitely an older work that we might have forgotten about. So I like to find those and so forth, and that we might have forgotten about and such. So finally, I want to thank you so much just for taking some time out of your day and investing in watching my video, right? Because we all have so many things that are happening in our lives, and we're pulled in so many different directions. So the fact that you spend time with me, that's incredibly humbling, and I appreciate it much. So thanks again, and have an amazing day.